Good morning, everybody. Running fashionably late as always. I hope everybody is doing well today. Make sure that music's not too overly loud. As always, if the music is too loud or not loud enough, let me know and I can adjust it accordingly. So let's go ahead and get things rolling. It seems like it's been forever since I last streamed, even though I took 1 week off because I only stream once a week. But I had vacation and took vacation. Whole family was sick during the whole vacation. It was a big escapade. Wasn't much of a vacation, but at least it was a chance to get away from the house. And we went up into the mountains and rented a cabin as per typical. We typically will do that sort of thing once a year at least. And it was a lot of fun. At least we got some family time together, even if we all were sick. But between that, being sick, getting slowly starting to feel better, and then of course taking off for vacation, it's been kind of a chore to get everything back in place and get everything back in the norm. Plus we have the kids starting school. We ended up having to let me put that in full screen. We ended up missing the meet the teacher day and everything, so we got back with like a day left to get everything in checked. Come back, the grass is like 5 feet tall. Of course, here in Florida, you leave it for a week and that's what you'll come back to. Our pool was green because the person that was taking care of it didn't really know how to do it, and it can be as I've learned over the past couple years, quite the thing to learn to take care of. So the pool was green, grass was really tall and green. Getting both the kids in school, and it's been a really busy week. It's been quite the escapade, but at least now we can settle down and get into some Minecraft. Oh, I forgot taking my kid to school, or actually going to pick him up. Went to start the truck battery's stone dead from sitting for a week, and yeah, it's been a lot. So thankfully now things are starting to get back into the norm, and I just gotta kind of put a cattle prod underneath my butt and get some motivation. Been doing some resource pack stuff just because I've been kind of on the lazy side. I got subscribed to Built, and then we also have Project Bedrock that'll pop up there. So I ended up doing that, and then got some new tool tips and stuff to pop up here whenever the game's loading, the server's loading. Hello to everybody in chat. Welcome in, Moss. Welcome in, Renee. Hope you guys are doing well. It's good to see you. I've been missing you guys. Is the server not up? Did a backup on it. Told everybody that it was back up. Maybe I lied to them. Take a look. The ever since 1.20, oh, it's showing that it's up. Ever since 1.20, man, it has been so finicky. Anything BDS related. And I've heard that from quite a few people. Okay, so am I project? Did I run? B? Well, let me go ahead and restart it. See if it'll let us in. Knock, knock. Is there anybody home? Yeah, it looks like it's up now. Yeah, that's actually one of the things that I was planning on working on, was doing some decorating. I don't know if you saw some of the warped that I did, and inside of the warped room, I did find out that your trees are so much better looking than mine. And then I tried to grow a few, and they grew through the entire structure, and that never works well. Let me go ahead and restart the Minecraft UI real quick. Oh, there's Project Bedrock that I was talking about. Pretty fancy. Moss says I might be on in a few, going to lurk while I get my day going. Make sure that you add a huge cup of coffee to that day, because it's the best way to start it. You know, Folgers wasn't lying when they said the best part of waking up is, well, I mean, depending if you like Folgers or not, but you might debate on Folgers, but you're not going to debate on coffee. Best part of waking up is coffee in your cup. But I mean, that could go down a rabbit trail, but because this stream is a PG stream, we're what is going on? This is being very finicky. You love how I just jumped over that. Horrible coffee, but I'll get some coffee. Your preference is Pepsi. I like Pepsi. I don't like the cost of Pepsi. Now, given it is a little cheaper than Coke, but for all of the soft drinks, what they want anymore for them, like, I've noticed whenever we were up in the mountains, it was a little bit cheaper. But down here in Florida, it's $8-9 for a single 12-pack. Like, dude, I love your product, but I'm not paying that for it. Period. The end. Unless it's on sale and you can get like buy two get one free or whatever. Wonder if my IP rerouting tool is not working correctly. Actually, that's not even running. Yeah, I should have. Fresh now. Now will you work? I literally just had the server up, popped in, everything was dandy. So I don't know what exactly is going on. Oh, it said I connected. I think we're golden. I think it was waiting for me to like update the server log, which is another stupid thing that came with hey look, oh man. Another stupid thing that came with the 1.20 update. It never used to do that before, but now it's like it will literally sit there and load until you click on the actual BDS console UI. And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to continue loading. So it don't make no sense. None whatsoever. Welcome in, Sunflower. Sunflower says, holy, that's crazy. I get mini cans from Sam's Club. Yeah, you'll have to break down the cost difference on the mini cans versus the amount that you actually get. Most of the stores will have a little, I know Walmart does in particular. But if you look on the tag, you'll be able to see at the very bottom in small print, it says price per ounce or price per whatever measurement that they use. Most of the time it's price per ounce. And you can kind of see a really quick estimate of what you're actually paying per ounce. And typically with the smaller cans like that, that's where they hike up the price for a smaller portion size, unfortunately. Oh yeah, it's worth it for the portion control for me. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about portion control at all. I've always been like a very physically active person, and my genes are like hereditary to where it's hard for me to put any weight on, unfortunately. Okay, so I didn't cover it up. We got that. And then... Okay, well I covered this side up apparently. So I'm assuming Gigi did these banners? But I'm not 100% sure, but they are epic. Whoever did these are epic. And they did them in all of the colors. The pink, and then the cyan. And this was the room that I was doing some decorating with some of the cyan blocks here, because obviously it's the cyan room. Or not cyan blocks, but the warped. But my trees, like, these are the ones that I custom made. That one's a little chunker. And these are the more natural spawned ones, but these are very flat looking. Seem like they need some help. Something that I was thinking of doing in the bamboo room, there's the bamboo banner. Okay, nobody started decorating in here. Because there's not a whole lot of bamboo stuff that we can use. I mean, of course we can do like the flower pots and stuff like I did on the other room. And then we could put bamboo and stuff in it. What I was thinking, because bamboos don't particularly have a tree, then maybe we could do like a little bamboo house that's maybe like 2 blocks deep sticking out of the wall. We'll have to move the banner. And then I also have one of these banners from the cyan room too. Renee says shout out to you, Gigi. She is driving today. Yeah, I know. She messaged me and she's like, are you streaming tomorrow? Because I really want something to watch while I'm driving. Must be heading back over to Cali. Assuming. Driving and watching streams. Banners or GG's. Yeah, that's what I was assuming, that it was her that did it. Yeah, and then she did these as well. Absolutely phenomenal. And kind of sinister too. I like it. I do want to put this over here. It doesn't get lost. Maybe we'll... No? Sorry about the Guardians. Oh, no worries. I was laughing my butt off whenever y'all did that. Move this one. The Guardians are there from just piling up. What ended up happening with those is whenever I go in and load the area and unload the area, it basically makes it to where I still got a bunch of Crimson Warp stuff in here. Basically makes it to where they spawn in. I need to really just turn that farm off. That way they don't actually spawn in. But yeah, they basically accumulate inside of the nether very quickly, even if I'm over there for like 2 seconds. And typically I would clear it out. However, because all of my tridents fell through the floor, I have not wanted to really bother with it. Those can go there. I don't think it's coming along too bad. I'll shove these in here for now. The only thing is if we do a little hutch over here, do we want to have that hutch up on... See, I don't know if I got enough room to do that, is the problem. Good morning, Gigi. I hope that your drive is going well. I'm hoping that the I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be enough room to have the hutch on top of the little flower bed that I made in the other one. So we might just do the flower bed over here, maybe some over there like before in the other room. I don't know. We can always take some of this out and put like some dirt in front of it too if we need to. Oh, Renee said good morning, beautiful to me. That's so sweet. Well, good morning. Ma says now watching and texting while driving. You don't know that. She could be using hands-free chat. Maybe. Shake your head at me. You all know that she said that. Exactly what she meant. I did not twist or contort at all. Let's play around. We'll see. Did I do forewarn you guys? This will probably look horrible and hideous. Go. Is that too tall? Maybe. We'll have to see. And just to forewarn you, I don't know how these green things are going to work. It's going to be very much experimental. I see Renben. There, we have successfully made a box. How these would flop around? I still need my go-go juice. Oh yes, absolutely. Now, of course, this will have a door carved into it, and there's not going to be anything inside of here. It's probably going to be like blocked off with something that looks decent in there, maybe like black concrete. Maybe it might be a hiding spot for somebody to pop out. I don't know. I'm almost wondering if that's too big. Oh, hi, Renee. And let's not judge yet, because it always looks horrible before it looks good. Are these like inset here? We're gonna bring it down just a hair. Totally judging. Yeah, anybody that's ever built anything knows all about that. Like, it looks horrible, but then you chisel away at it and you're like, you know what? That came out so much better than I thought it would. Or you tear it all down, which is typically what happens to me, and you're like, I should have never tried to build something like that. That was a horrible idea. See, now, looking at it from this point of view, it almost looks like it needs to be higher. So I think that I was on cue, making it a little higher. I do need to get some more of these bamboo stairs. Thinking these. I have been editing my butt off. I got most of my episode done for the most part. I was actually going to record some more for this episode coming up until I realized that I'm not done editing it, and I'm kicking like a 33-minute video so far, which tends to happen with me. I get a little carried away whenever I'm recording. Guess that's a good sign that you enjoy what you're doing, but got a few videos coming out that well, not so much coming out, but I'm considering making. One is kind of like an outlook on my perspective of being a content creator, and it would be things that I thought it would be, things that I didn't think it would be, the difference of perception, and talking about like my journey inside of being a content creator for the, has it been 2.5 years that I've been doing it so far. Just kind of giving you guys my perspective from a inside the content creator bubble. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, let me know, and by all means, if you have any other kind of off-kilter videos, or even if it's Minecraft related videos that you want to see, let me know, and I can certainly try and do a video on specific topics like that if you guys ever wanted to see a specific video. But yeah, that was just something that I thought about the other day randomly, and I'm like, you know, I should probably do a video on that, because a lot of people would probably enjoy my perspective on it, and maybe learn from some of my mistakes, that type of thing. Probably be a little cool video for you. Now, I'm assuming that I probably want to do like a pointed roof here. Look at that, I'm a professional builder because I built in odd numbers. Not that I was even planning that, because, well, originally whenever we laid these out, we made sure that they were odd. It kind of forces you to make an odd number for whatever you build inside. A tutorial on how to use your Minecraft skin in a thumbnail, how to pose it, and then basics of using Nova skin. That's a good idea. Yeah, I could totally do that. Now, given, you do have to keep in mind that it comes down to, like, that's my perspective, and there's probably a dozen ways to skin a cat, as they say. But yeah, I could definitely do like my perspective on it. The problem with doing a tutorial on how to make thumbnails is I've been told by multiple people on multiple occasions that thumbnails are not my strong suit. They're kind of where I fall behind. So I don't know how well I could actually do a video on how to properly do a thumbnail when I myself am still learning how to properly do a thumbnail, if that makes sense. I mean, again, I can give my interpretation and my opinion on it, and like the tactics and stuff that I do, and also like showcasing the tools that I use and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll definitely write that down for a note. Welcome in, Elliot. It's good to see you, buddy. Of course, I had to grab the one pin that doesn't write. Thumbnails. Flash notes. Yeah, the thing with Nova Skin is it can be very finicky if you're using like an outer layer. and I have found ways to kind of combat those issues just by fiddling with Nova Skin here and there, but it can definitely be finicky. Welcome in, Backset. It's going okay. Just getting started on the stream here. Oh, you know what? Have the counter counting up. I was just going to glimpse over and see how long we've actually been streaming. Should be up. Count up timer. The creative slobs. No, yeah, that's pretty close to the top. It should. Right, X out of the pro. Oh great! Now it just claps Minecraft on me. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Yeah, I don't know why it's not on stream. So we've been live for 29 minutes now, but apparently it doesn't want to tell you guys. Up timer. If I put it all the way up here, will it? Does it need to be at the bottom? Maybe it needs to be down at the bottom. Back into the server. I don't know. Well, I'm going to have to take a look at that and see why it's not working, but that's going to be something off stream. So yeah, I don't know why it's not working. That's kind of I hate it when stuff like that just randomly is just like, hey, I'm just not going to work anymore. Oop, there goes that elytra bug again. We'll have to see how this turns out. We'll have to see. I tell you what, guys, with the kids in school, it is so quiet, I might go stir crazy. Do something like falling off of here. That's not going to. It's not going to give a ledge for somebody to land on. I don't know. I think a lot of it is like the bamboo. That color is so like darky green. I don't know. It's kind of a very difficult color to build with. I mean, I like it as far as like the block itself. I just seem to have trouble building with it. And then another thing that we're going to have trouble with is if I wanted to put windows in there, I don't think there's any variance. Yeah, that's technically the log. I mean, I could try to do like half of it with this, but then it might look like a giant wicker basket. Or of course I can use the other side too, and then use this for the roof stairs. I mean, that could be more suitable. I don't know. I wasn't quite sure how this would play into it, but I almost like that more than the green, to be fair. Let's go ahead and experiment a little. I guess with the blank. Nope. And for those of you guys that are just joining, this is pretty much like a facade that I'm building. It serves no purpose for gameplay. It's just more decoration. Doing a little bit of decorating today. Maybe a little bit of redstone here. In a little bit, I do have to run some of the... Oh, I forgot the roof. Some of the note blocks from the center. I have to run those to the 4 different hills because the distance that you're able to hear a note block is pretty minimal. You can, whenever the game's up, you can barely hear it. So I want people to be able to hear it anywhere that they're at inside of here and be able to know that the game's up and the game's over. So I gotta run the note blocks over, which shouldn't be a huge deal. Just some diggy. So what have you guys been up to since I've been gone on my vacation? Hopefully good things. So you guys have had a lot of fun and done a bunch of Minecraft stuff. I do like the color of that better. I do not like the door being off-centered. Too bad I didn't put the loot dispenser in there. I don't know if you guys saw the, oh, if I told you guys that I put the loot dispensers in these rooms. So these will basically randomly have loot that pops into them throughout the gameplay. The game does have to be on with the loot enabled on the game UI inside of the other room in order for those to work. So I made a lot of this game where it's very adjustable. You gave Peggy a few plays? You set some guardians free. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. But like I said, that's typically what I'll do every now and again. I've just been letting them chill in there until I get around to killing them. No, we'll have to see. Android does not. Android is the king. Now I have all the Apple people that's going to unsubscribe from me. I cannot fairly judge Apple products because I've never used Apple ever. So it would not be right for me to pass any kind of judgment on them, to be fair. I do like the bamboo sounds. Alien says I began trying to make my island look nice. Yes, I've been following your streams. I popped in the other day and then I got sidetracked, so I do apologize for just randomly disappearing on you, Alien, but most of the time when that happens, I start lurking without announcing it. So even if I'm busy and I'm currently not actually physically watching the phone, I still leave the phone on there for you. That way it can help you out with watch times and whatnot. Oh, speaking on watch time, guys, we are I think 25 watch hours short of our goal. So if you guys want to help me out with that, find a video that you haven't seen. I got over 200 videos on my channel now, and watch one, and yeah, just watching the video or letting it play in the background or whatever will really help me out. It's at that point to where it's like so close but yet so far. This not letting me do any more of the wicker. I'm going to call those wicker basket stairs. What they remind me of. Make a raft. What kind of icon did they make? That's a weird looking icon. Now, unpopular opinion, I'm probably one of the only people that you'll ever see say this, but I was totally against them taking the shovel out of the recipe. I, for one, wish that they would have added another shovel in. That way it made more sense. Because now it's like, what are you going to paddle the boat with? To be fair, before it was like, well, you could paddle in circles with one oar. I guess you could oscillate from side to side, but the picture shows 2 oars, so realistically it should have been, you know, a raft and then have like a shovel here and a shovel there. That would have made sense to me. So in order to make these, I need stairs to go? Let me look at the these. Oh, so I need those blocks to. That's weird. What do I need to make these? Need slabs to make these? Okay, that's super strange. That was not what I was expecting. So let's I guess make some of these? No? Can we not make any? Not lagging out, am I? It was like the biggest controversy, and I don't understand it because it's like, look, all you have to do is get a few sticks and a few pieces of wood and you make a shovel. It literally adds like another step to the crafting. Like, people have this problem of taking the smallest thing and making it into a point that they can complain over, and it doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. Is it letting me craft it from there? Okay, now it is. That was weird. That was buggy. Now I can get these. And now I can get these. No, maybe I can't get them. Come on. Fine, I guess I'll click it over here. No? I gotta use the controller. Why are you so buggy? That's ridiculous. I have always been well, I can't say that I've always been, because it's definitely been an attribute that I've learned over the years. But one of the quotes that I try to live by in life is there's things that matter and there's things that don't. And people will take these things that don't matter and they will basically let it bring them down and upset their, that's the wrong there, isn't it? Upset their emotional state and complain, or I don't know where exactly I'm going with it, but they basically we'll get upset over stuff that just, it doesn't matter. Like, there's a lot bigger problems that we have to face as society, or as, what's that? Okay, hold on one second. I just had something crawl up my leg. Oh man, the times that I am thankful that I don't have a webcam on me. That would have been really entertaining for you guys. I still don't know what it was. It was pretty big. And I saw a giant wolf spider the other day that decided to run into the house and then disappear. So that's something worthy of pausing the stream over. I'm so glad that I don't have a webcam. You guys would have seen me pants myself on stream. Oh. Hopefully it does not return. I don't know what it was and I don't know where it went. All I know is I freaking kicked and whatever it was went flying to an unknown location. My dog came running over and it's like, what was that? Oh. Okay, let me catch up on chat now that I'm slightly out of breath. Alien says, surprisingly, I've seen more people agree with you than want it removed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't pay that close attention to the feedback site. I don't know. I just know what they gave for a reason. It just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I could understand, like, if you needed something substantial. Like, if it was like, okay, you had to gather a boat, which would be wood, and then you had to get diamond shovels or iron shovels. Now you're adding a lot more steps to it. But going from just like having to craft wooden shovels, which you could craft with the wood that you already have, on top of the wooden boat that you already have, this doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see. 2 shovels make sense. Oh, it's Florida. Could be a lot of things, huh? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Let me see why my phone's blowing up. The feedback? No, I don't want to do feedback. Yeah, we got a lot of creepy crawlies in Florida, but not anything nearly as bad as like Sign. He's over in Australia, Tasmania, I believe. And I've never been there, but I've heard that everything over there is basically trying to kill you. And seeing some of the pictures of the spiders and stuff that they have over there, I'm like, I want to go there and see it, but I don't want to go there and see it. That makes any sense? Because yeah, that'd be scary. I'm a very outdoorsy type of person. I literally grew up on the river, out in the woods. You know, I do a lot of hunting, stuff like that. However, there's certain things that I don't mess with. Snakes, alligators, stuff like that, that's fine. We'll go down to the swimming hole and there's alligators and stuff in there. That's fine. Spiders, I don't do. No. Not even a little bit. A spider is a perfectly good reason to burn the house down if you can't find it. Especially if it's one of those big old spiders where it like runs down the wall and it sounds like there's two horses galloping side by side. Nope. It's time to relocate and find another house. I don't know if something's actually crawling up my leg again or if I'm just skeeved out. Next thing I know, I'm gonna have like giant bite marks. Okay. Let's refocus, or at least try to. How are we feeling about this over the green? And of course we would have a door over here. Probably need to bamboo. Plenty of bamboo there. How about getting flustered? Something like that, and I know that this had like a hole where you can see through it. That's why I said maybe put like black concrete in here or something. I wonder why they would make the door like that. For one, I think it's consistent with the actual item that you're holding. And for two, like, I could just reach my arm in there and unlock the door. So now that we have this done, bunch of these. Huh, that didn't work. Yeah, I don't know how that would go from there. Pretty badly, apparently. Figure at that point it'd be better off just making like a hole up there. Feel like getting romantic. Yeah, this is a playlist that I put on that's supposed to be chill, but man, they weren't joking. It is chill, huh? Like bump and grind. It's Upbeat's new AI generated playlist. DMC. Yeah, I don't mind like the guitar in this. But this is better than like the beginning of it. Yeah. Okay, so how do we feel about having the wicker basket texture against this? That's what it is. That one doesn't belong there. That one. Okay, so none of these. Why it looks off. Morning, Jason. Welcome in. Ma says, yep, goes to show the AI is not there yet. I think I just read that. Renee says, worked on the Crimson Room a little bit for you. Gonna lurk for a bit while I get the workday started. No worries. Thank you for doing that, Renee. I'm gonna pop over and see what you've been working on. That one. Crimson, or did you mean the warped? I get them confused. I don't know what it is about the Crimson and the Warp, but I always call them the wrong name. Oh yeah. Yeah, you meant Warped. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. Get a lot. Man, you can punch some trees out quick. Yeah, and bringing these out made it look a lot better too. We just gotta make sure that they're not like under, like here. Makes you wonder if you could jump off of the balcony and jump on it. Might have to alter that. Yeah, like this one here. I mean, I guess you do kind of still get hurt, but we'll once we're all done like decorating and stuff, we'll get it all situated and make sure that people can't jump down there. Because I do want it to be kind of like a trade-off. Like if you jump down here, we want to be able to get some damage taken. If that makes sense. That way you just can't jump down here, get like a cushioned fall, and then be able to jump over here and kill the person. Voicecraft, let me... Oh. A big dummy? Let's open up the program first. Oh, right, I don't know how Moss has the settings. Change them or not. Yeah. I think it's what's up, pal?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. You see it.
Benjamin.
Let me turn this music down so I can upload it.
That went well.
What'd you do? What do you guys in chat think? Windows or no Windows?
Windows.
Windows.
Looks like kind of like just, yeah, I think like that. It just looks like a bunch of wood with a door on it.
Too plain. Well, it is a bunch of wood with a door on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you know, come on. You don't want it to look that way, though.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna need like some kind of backup block back there.
That's what we do in Minecraft. We make facades. Hang on, I'm gonna rip down this tunnel and then I'm gonna head over there. Only 8 more to go.
8 more what? How's your minigame coming?
Oh, I took a break from that. Worked on the base a little bit, which I'm glad I did. I got a few things I need to take care of there. Built a workshop. Looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I got tired of neglecting my base.
Yeah,
I got tired of neglecting it. Not only that, I needed lots of slime.
You're talking to the king of neglecting bases. I still have my half-built starter house from like season 1 that is not still anywhere close to being built. I need a darker material.
RS not built.
Yeah. RS built everything except the stuff that he was supposed to.
Gonna start calling you RS procrastinate.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, this wasn't even a thing. Clear the weather real quick. You know, I was supposed to build ocean spread and arrows. Oh, that must have been from GG. I was
GG. Oh, that's great.
What'd you do? Or are you laughing at the?
No, I'm laughing at the comment. The music gives me feelings I'm uncomfortable feeling in public.
Oh. Okay. I'll change it. Let me find something.
Just find bossa nova elevator music.
Thanks, pal.
You're welcome. Here to help.
Oh man. Is this making you guys nervous? Feelings I'm uncomfortable feeling in public. Yeah, well I can.
Man, yeah, I must have that pack that Puggy was talking about. Every time I move a shulker box, it's like just total lag. That sucks because this is really useful.
I got some lo-fi beats. If you guys have any kind of recommendations, let me know.
That's weird that that's lo-fi beats. It sounds more like 70s doctor music.
70s doctor music. It's like the back in the barbershop days where we're like, come in the barbershop, just sit in the chair, we'll take care of everything you need.
Oh, dude, it's funny. I took my kid for his haircut.
It seems a little bit loud to me. Okay, thank you, Elian. Yeah, it whatever reason, the volume knob is like so close to the bottom. Let me know how that goes. The bigger issue is I have a lot of my main audio tied together, so I have to control like the music volume through the UI on the actual website. I guess I could do it inside the actual.
That's a little bit better.
Okay. I'm wondering, is anybody having issues hearing Moss at all?
I heard myself. I turned it up a little bit so I could hear the music, and then I turned it back down because I can't have the stream on while I'm talking on VoiceCraft.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it sounds kind of funny.
I'm trying to think of the old music playlist. Okay, you hear us both. All right, thank you. I'm trying to think of the old music list that I used to listen to. It wasn't. I mean, there was lo-fi. Or lo-fi.
Well, Sunflower, that's because of my voice.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can.
She's saying she hears me better than you. That's because I'm loud. I'm just naturally loud.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm like a PA system.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if people's not listening to me, then I just have Moss repeat it. I did crank up Moss's audio and not mine, so now they're both about level, hopefully. Moss will still probably still manage to be louder because it's Moss.
Yeah.
We're going to start calling him Loud Logic. I don't know.
I'm on the big pillar now.
Still.
Where do I have to go? I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't need obsidian. I just decided I wanted to rip down all the pillars in the end.
You do realize whenever you respawn the end dragon, they all come back.
Yep. Yeah, maybe I'll have to put them in my store. Do you need any obsidian?
I'm just going to wait until you're just almost done, and I'm going to go and respawn the dragon. It'll be like, he's almost there. I only have one pillar left.
I was just thinking it would make for a great time lapse, you know. And then I'll have plenty of obsidian, probably more than I need.
Yeah.
What am
I would have
make,
sold
like,
you some.
700 portals? That's not the point. I was doing this for content, man. There's no content in going like, oh, I'm gonna go buy some obsidian from RS.
Sure there is.
Look, the exchange of money.
Thank you for dropping those off, GG. I appreciate it.
Give me enough diamonds.
What did I come out here for? Jeez,
Flower
come
is
on.
also naturally low.
Rain. It was something. Oh, a dark block. Yes, I need a dark block.
I also, Renee, she was saying that I sound like I'm sitting right next to you. I have a killer mic.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Moss Logic is very heavily into music. And very heavily into audio.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some audio tutorials.
Yeah.
My thumbnail tutorial was hot garbage and it'll never see the light of day.
Yeah, you know, if you have a sound card in your computer that takes what is it, XMR?
Oh, XLR, yeah.
Or XLR. I knew it was something R, or XL something R.
XLR, yeah.
Alien says, "Hey Moss, what kind of mic do you have? I started really getting into audio-related stuff recently."
I have a Bluebird. It's the same one that if you watched Mumbo Jumbo, and it's not because I've had this thing for probably close to 20 years, or maybe not quite that long, but well, maybe like close to 15, 20 years, something like that. I've had it for a really long time. Pretty much when it first came out, but I know this like Mumbo had the same exact one. He probably the same thing. It was what was available at the time before they had like the USB Yetis and stuff like that. It was
right.
one of the mid-priced mics that are really good quality. So
well, what I have is I have the content. Well, I think it's just creator. Nobody asked you, Alexa. Apparently, well, that sounds like Alexa. No, stop answering me. Jeez. But it's just the Blue Yeti. No, not Blue Yeti. Is it Blue Yeti? It's Blue Creator Mic is what it is.
Yeah, it's probably the I think they call it the Yeti though still. But that was that's Blue and Logitech getting together. Like,
oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. So they use like Logitech's USB technology with Blue's audio technology.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because doesn't Logitech do well? No, I guess they release a lot of hardware stuff too. I was going to say mostly software related stuff, but
no, they're definitely hardware. Mouses and keyboards are their primary, but they also have, you know, headsets, webcams too. Actually, their webcams. I got like a 1080p webcam of theirs. That's really good.
Oh yeah, I got a webcam from like back in the Windows 98 days when they were making them. Yeah, and they were a lot bigger than they are now.
They were bigger and way less
quality. Had a built-in mic that wasn't worth anything because it sounded absolutely horrible.
Oh man!
Like Moss says, like hot garbage.
Yep. The mic on these things are on the newer Logitechs are really good too.
Yeah.
I have to do a lot of dumb meetings with and the built-in one. It was really funny. The last meeting I was on with my built-in laptop one, everybody's like, "You look like we just see a dark shadow." I'm like, yeah, this thing is like, I don't know why they even bother with these. They're absolutely worthless.
Right? Yeah.
You know? I mean, how could a phone have like such a good quality, selfie cam, and a laptop have just absolute trash?
Yeah. And I think that's something that they realized and capitalized on, because if there's not a good mic on the webcam that's built in, a lot of corporations are just going to overlook that, because one of the most important things inside of like a conference call is being able to hear the actual people. And one thing that I'll say about the mic that I have is I can hear a pin drop 3 houses down. I have to keep the gain all the way down, but I'm still kind of a novice whenever it comes to setting it up. I got a couple of filters and whatnot, but
they're good mics. I mean, they're definitely one of the better mics that you could buy for cheaper. The one probably like that everybody seems to be going for are the I think it's the Shure MV7, which is a USB version of their I'm trying to remember. I think it's called. Trying to remember, but basically that mic is a broadcaster mic.
I got you. For like a podcast or whatever.
Yep. What's up? No, what's up? Okay.
Sunflower says, that's me, I'm naturally loud. I got my own office because no one wanted me in the cubicle space. Oh. Alien says, hey Moss. Okay, I read that. I must have skipped over Sunflower. Sorry about that, Sunflower. Alien says, the mic, the camera on my laptop are both terrible. Shure, Shure SM7B. Welcome in, Dark Knight. Good to see you. Sunflower says, not only is it in my laptop webcam horrible or terrible, it also shakes because my monitor is a little loose. Yeah, that's something that is a big issue with laptops. I've ran into that quite a bit, where they're all like built in. I think I'm going to change this skirt out here for some grass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop off we're taking my kid to the emergency room.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Hope everything's all right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping it is.
Alrighty. Well, I hope everything goes well.
All right. Thanks. Yeah. I'll see you later. I'll let you know later.
All right, buddy. Yeah, keep us posted.
All right. Bye.
Mute. Welcome in, Dark. I hope that you are doing well. I just got done watching your video a little bit ago. You are an absolute mad lad. I don't know where you get the inspiration and the energy to be able to do the kind of grind that you do. Change this one out, I suppose. No, it's not the proper tool, but I only need a piece of grass. Yeah, that's what I figured we would do too. That's a good idea, Renee. This laid down, that'll recompose. That's the problem. So I'm thinking that the grass will just give it a lot better vibe. Then some raw bamboo. Whoa! Yeah. No. Might even potentially bring in sugarcane, maybe? Could potentially pass off sugarcane as like a different variant. Bamboo. Thing with that is we're going to need some string. Dark Knight says getting to start building my project propels me forward. Hey Jason, Elliot, and Renee, hope you all are doing well. You know, I've had a question in my head since I started to watch what you've been doing over there. What are you going to do with all that space? That is a whole lot of space. Head and sleep real quick. If you guys are unfamiliar with what Dark Knight Fury's doing, go ahead and head on over to her channel and watch her latest video. She has a world that she's been working on for over 4 years now, and she just removed, I think she said 50 beacons, and she's still removing them because she needed that many beacons to cover the area that she's mining out and flattening so she can build on. Okay, so we're back in this scenario. What did I come out here for? Came out here for something. Man, I really need to clear out my inventory. Wasn't more grass. Potentially sugarcane? Oh, string. String is what I came out here for. See, the problem is that I'm out here and I have it in my head what I need on my way out, but I don't ever express that. So you guys are like, I don't know, I'd help you, but you never told us. I think that's pretty cool. A nice little, like, cute little cozy cabin. And you can't really, I mean, you could hide in here if you wanted, but I mean, it'd probably be really easy for people to see you through that little crack there. But I don't want it open. I mean, technically I could make it open, but I think that should do. Alright, so before this grows up, let's go ahead and put string here. Because we're on Bedrock and we can't have nice things. Because, you know, we were all supposed to have some shears where we could left click and stop everything from growing, which would have been amazing, but because we're Bedrock, we just never get nice things. I mean, sometimes, but very rarely. It's a bummer, because that was one of the mechanics I was really looking forward to. Was actually being able to left click with the shears and have stuff where it's no longer able to grow. Bone meal. Man. What do you think, Renee? I feel like the top needs slabs. Maybe some slabs on the top. Yeah, much better. Much better. Yeah, I almost wonder if I should change those out for stairs. Because then you could allow light to go through. Give that a try. Might look absolutely. What's up, chicken? Oh, he got in here. So if we were to do something like this, that look. Not really a huge difference, but it does brighten it up. Try it up here. Just little subtle changes. Not anything too crazy. Seems like it would only make sense to have the window lit. I think that looks pretty good. Dark Knight says, I'll be making my own version of a civilization from the anime Attack on Titan. If you Google Attack on Titan Paradise Island, you'll get a good idea of the plan. Oh, I'll have to look on that. I'm not familiar with Attack on Titan. Renee says, I like. Jason says, is it just me or has it gotten way easier to accidentally go into fly mode just trying to jump. No, it's a current bug in 1.20. Moss Logic loves it because he like does what he deems the belly bounce all over the place. But I think that it's rather annoying. I don't really find any kind of value in it. Go ahead and let's do more planners here. Sunflower says that bug is driving me crazy. Yes, it's driving me crazy too. Doesn't really have that far to drive, but it's definitely a very peculiar bug. Definitely a very strange one. So if well, you know, actually that could work. That could actually work. If we were to do something like that. Yeah, that'd be the okay. There, that there. Break that grass, or else it's grass thing. Okay, so let's do this. If you ever wonder why I go through so many rockets, now you know. And then theoretically that shouldn't flood, but it does kind of look janky. I have a solution. Fine. No, that's not going to work, is it? Flow out that way. So it'd have to be. Excuse me, chicken. Do you mind? I'm trying to do some work here. So if I did it like that, then it would be fine from the outside here, but then we're going to have this and water flowing in this way, so that's not either. I don't know. Yeah, it's more noticeable than I would like it to be. Welcome in, Saprio. I was busy grinding in my new survival world. That sounds like fun. It's always exciting starting up a new survival world. I don't know. I see stuff like that and I'm like, hey, I would have done something different. That's a lot of the reason why I'm like an overthinker whenever it comes to stuff like this. The reason why I'm doing that, of course, is to be able to waterlog this block. That way I can have... see. So if I waterlog this one, that's still not going to allow me to put any sugarcane on it, is it? This is underneath. Welcome in, Iris. I don't even have any sugarcane. Go find some sugarcane. Gotta be somewhere around here somewhere. I don't even know if sugarcane's going to look right, to be honest. Oh, here's some. Hopefully Dark won't mind me snagging a few pieces. Actually, I think I need to go side. Think the other side. Ow. Oh, this is the cherry room. I need to go to the room. So the moment of truth. No. Yeah, of course I can plant it here because there's water on that block. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, not really a whole lot of other options. Oh well. Not do that. I guess we'll can the idea of the sugarcane, at least in this area. Throw some bamboo down. Really did? That's not too bad. What do you want, chicken? Lower section. I really hate putting string over stuff like this. I hate that you can see it. Maybe some random planters here. Hopefully that doesn't get in your way, Renee. If it does, let me know. I will gladly tear it down. Oops, sorry. Need another 2. Oh no, if you want to leave that there, I was just going to put a little, kind of a little stump of bamboo there. Kind of like that. Then that one there. Don't look too bad. I think we need some bamboo over in this corner though. Grab this one. You know, back in my day, we used to just be able to put the bamboo down at the base. But no, we can't have nice things. They're like, nope, that's too nice of a feature. It's on Bedrock Edition, it's gotta go. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Sunflower says your title says KOTH Minigame. Does KOTH stand for anything? Yes, as you probably saw from GG, it's King of the Hill. If you've ever played King of the Hill, it's a really fun game. And there's a ton of like videos online explaining how it works, stuff like that. But you basically, it's a PvP where players versus players, and you basically have to stand on the hill the longest. On this particular game, the hill changes. There's 4 different hills, and depending if the light is on, then whenever the light's on, that means that the hill is active, and then the player can accumulate points there. So if they come in here and this hill is active and the light is on, they would come in here, stand on the pressure plate, and press one of these buttons, and then that's going to start accumulating points for their team, which is the gray team. If they were the cyan team, they would come in here, stand on the pressure plate, and hit this. And basically, it's going to give you a point for every second that you're on there. And you can set the game mode to either be for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes on the hill in order to win. And then you can set the time for it as well. You can win by getting the points, or you can also win by having the highest amount of points whenever the time runs out. And as mentioned, the time is settable here, so you can have a 10-minute match, 20-minute match, 30-minute match. And then we also have a upper or lower floor too. So right now, second floor is active, so you can go up these 2 stairways. Or if you just wanted to have a smaller map, you can hit that, and that's going to close those 2 stairways on each side, or the stairway on each side, and no longer allow access up to the second floor unless you have an ender pearl. Leave those open, and then we can reset the game that has been running. And these are the 4 different hills that we have. We have the Cherry Hill, which is this one over here. And then we have the Warped. Over there's the Crimson. And then the Bamboo was the one that we've been working in. Hello, chicken. That chicken just decided he's going to be our little pal, I guess. Okay, let me continue going down chat. Saprio says, I have settled a iron farm with 40 villagers, but it's dropping my FPS quite hard. But it's my previous world. I have the same iron farm, but it didn't lag or drop FPS at all. Do you know why? The iron farm dropping frame rate, it's probably not the iron farm. You probably have something else that's causing it. There's no need to have 40 villagers inside of an iron farm. The maximum rate of iron golems that you can get is 3 per every 30 seconds, and that requires a village with 30 beds and then 30 villagers. So if you have 40 in there, it's just kind of pointless. You're just adding more entities than what's necessary. But it's not very typical that iron farms drop the frame rate unless you have some kind of highly sophisticated iron farm. I would look around, make sure that you don't have any entities built up, any zombies in the caves or anything like that, because those can contribute to lag. And then there's obviously 100 million different other things that could contribute to lag as well. If you're interested in figuring out what's going on with lag, check out Foxy No-Tails. He's been doing some myth busting for kind of seeing what is affected with lag and what contributes to the lag. I know he's gone over containers and hoppers and stuff like that. And I believe it's him and Slack Lizard that does it. Iris says, can't see it if you don't look too closely, or maybe that's just me. Yeah, I think that you were talking about that stair, because I'm kind of not caught up on chat. But yeah, little stuff like that bothers me. I'm the type of person that, like, if there's not a block change underneath a path block, it drives me nuts, even though it's like 1 pixel line. Brio says, place some bamboo in the flower pots too. Renee says, trying to use limited blocks to design something. Yeah, that's the thing. Is, like, we have bamboo wood and stuff, but it's not really a whole lot to go off of. Like, with the other ones, we have, like, trees and stuff like that. You can use bamboo style banners to stop the growth. Bamboo style banners to stop the growth. I don't know exactly what you mean. I don't know if I've ever seen that done. Usually we just use string. Sunflower says, oh, we played that as kids. IRL. Totally missed GG's response. What was GG's? Oh, okay, I see. This is all vanilla redstone, or do you have some kind of pack? This is all 100% vanilla. Iris says I was definitely referring to the string. I gotcha. Yeah, I'll jump into spectator real quick and show you some of the redstone. It's not too crazy. It's hang on, let it stop lagging. That's another bug that started with 1.20, is whenever you jump into spectator mode, it like wants to drop frames like crazy. So this is basically the main control for it, and it basically works by dispensing swords and counting items. And then we have the timer clocks over here for the 10 minute, 20 minute, and 30 minute game times. And then basically a bunch of spaghetti going all over the place. Got all the spaghetti for the different hills to connect them. Each individual hill is basically going to be a module like this. And it looks a little complicated, but it's actually fairly straightforward once you learn how it works. And then basically just a bunch of spaghetti running back to this main control module here. And pretty much the brains of the operation. Not anything too crazy. Get back over here. And then we also have this over here, which this will turn the loot on and off. So if you turn that on, we have these little barrels on the floor. There's 5 of them in total, and they will randomly dispense loot throughout the entire minigame. So there's one in each hill, and then there's this one center loot dispenser here. And if you're lucky enough and you're checking those barrels, you might get something that'll help you out throughout the game. Suprio says 40 villagers just because I have the trading hall attached, and for the entity count 40 plus villagers plus 1 zombie plus 4 mushroom plus a lay plus 1 fishy AFK fish farm, and occasionally 3 to 4 iron golem and 3 to 4 cats. Well, assuming that you're on Bedrock Edition, the maximum amount of iron golems that you can have is going to be 3. As long as you don't have one name tagged hanging around. I still don't think that it would allow you to have them spawn, but I could be wrong. If you name tag them, it might ignore the 3 name cap. Hold on 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. But as far as that goes there, I'm not saying anything that's majorly going to contribute to a bunch of lag. What device are you playing on? It could just be that, depending on your device, if you're playing on like a lower end phone or something, that it might just be loading too much stuff inside of that small area. Some Sunflower's mind is blown, apparently, from the redstone, I'm assuming. The Sunflower, if you think this is crazy, you should see my factory. Rio says bamboo style banners mean designed like bamboo. It looks and placed above the bamboo, but it's on the wall. I have seen 4 spawn at the same time just before putted lava. Well, I'm assuming you're on Bedrock. Are you not on are you on Bedrock Edition? Well, I guess pop over to the factory real quick. Proud of yourself for knowing how to make a trash can. Yeah, but you can't use it yet. It's the problem. Unless you're in the experimental. Oh great, I had 5 rockets and I just wasted one. As far as Java goes, I can't remember what the main mob cap is with them since they added in like the scare mechanic and everything, but as far as Bedrock goes, it's only 3. You will not see another one unless they're name tagged and taken out of the entity cap. You have a ROG 5 and on the Pocket Edition. ROG 5 being, hang on, it's hiding from the heart. I think it's AMD. I think you're talking about the motherboard. And on the Pocket Edition. Oh, maybe it's the phone. Yeah, that could just be due to the device lagging out. And Sunflower, I don't know. Ow. Face. Hurt. I don't know if you've seen any of this or not, but this is basically the brains of the factory that I've been working on for the past couple months. Jump into spectator here. And this is basically made to craft. Come on, spectator, get with it. This is basically made to craft all of the different redstone components and supplies for my shop. And then we have these that go through a redstone bus system to send and receive signal to the silos over here, which will then basically automatically refill the sorting system inside. These silos are made to hold the bulk materials, and those bulk materials will be the first 8 over here. So basically all of your common stuff, and then it will refill the circuit over here and basically keep it all stocked up. And then we basically just got a bunch of spaghetti rails to deliver everything where it needs to be. But essentially what all this redstone does is I can go over here to this control board, turn on the module, which you can see this one is on right now, and I can select Stay the Hopper, which is selected, and then I can go into here. Yeah, oh, I got something. I made these special for you, don't show anyone. Oh, I guess I can't open it on stream then. Crafting. I guess we're down to the explodey rockets. Ow. So you basically select what you want. So say I wanted comparators, and then I could come in here and say I wanted, let's say I wanted 16 comparators. I could put this inside of here, and then it's basically going to put all the items down through here, count 16 times, and dispense the amount of all of the material that it would take in order to make these 16 comparators. I'll turn that off, allow that to continue counting, and ow. You guys will the music is drowning me out. Okay, let me see if I can adjust it on Windows. 1 second, guys. I do apologize for that. Ow. Volume mix. Google Chrome. Okay, we'll just have to see how that is. Yeah, the rockets, you'll have to see the upcoming episode coming out on Project Bedrock. I should be releasing that here in hopefully a couple days. That way you can figure out what all of the firework explosions are about. But I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with GG. So before all this stuff despawns down here, this is still work in progress, but it basically comes out here, and a lot of these materials still have to be refilled. So there's probably not a whole lot in here, but long story short, it's going to dispense everything that you need in order to make whatever amount of component you select. Hopefully that makes sense. Well, I'm down here in my safe space. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Iron Knight says hello. Welcome in, Iron Knight. Sunflower says, what experimental? I just mean a chest dropper redstone that drops stuff into lava. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I thought you meant the trash can that everybody's been making, where you take a composter and then you put a trapdoor on top of it. And because of the new crouching mechanic where you can crouch using a trapdoor, people have been throwing themselves away. So that's what I thought you meant. So they like fold the trapdoor down, but I believe it's still on experimental, isn't it? Yeah, so you can't crouch quite yet. Hopefully soon. Jason says, has a 3-farm zone with all items sent to the auto sorted storage and experience dropped off at my AFK spot. Did you get your kelp farm figured out, Jason? Sunflower says, I have not seen any of this yet. Your music is drowning you out. Hopefully the music is better. Let me know, guys, if the music is still too loud. I literally have all of my music bars as low as they can possibly go. Seems like it's kind of on the loud side. Sunflower says, that is incredible. Jason, LOL, the rockets. Sunflower says, how do you keep hurting yourself? Oh, firework rockets. I think I saw GG's side of that. Yeah. GG is typically a lot better at releasing videos. I've been trying to catch up on tutorials and stuff lately, and then just got off of vacation and all that good stuff, so we need to get all of our timings back together. Jason, pranks and GG, never. Oh, GG would never prank me. I don't know if she's ever pranked me before. She's a very, very nice individual. Slightly facetious, but a very, very nice individual. Sunflower rolling on the floor laughing. I have not seen the compost trapdoor thing. Iron Knight, I missed you. Come in. Then yes, figured out the kelp. Yeah, that's on supposed to be being added into the new one of the new updates coming out. Let's head back over here now that I got done showing that off. Ow. 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 I don't feel like these things fly as high as they should either. Ow. Ow. Okay. Enough of that before I kill myself. I've reached cruising altitude. Yeah, that's the thing though, with like the inventory management, they keep adding stuff to where like you don't already have enough room in your inventory as is, and then they're adding stuff that people's going to want to carry around. So with the crawling mechanic, everybody's going to want to really carry around a trapdoor in their inventory, so making it increasingly more difficult to organize your inventory. How is the music, guys? Is it still on the loud side? I think that turned out pretty good. Music is perfect now. Okay. I do apologize for that, guys. Do you guys think that we should have a window there, or do you think... I don't know where Renee went. I think that banner was in there. Let's use this one for an example. There. You guys think a window, or do you think a banner here instead? I would have to fill that in to really know for sure. We could always move it. We could always leave the window there, of course. That doesn't look bad there. Banner over there. Banner there. That's the one I was looking for. Aside from that one, but can't really do much with that. Banner blends really well. Yeah. Jason says I did goof off on the kelp farm a little bit. It's too close and spawn squid, drown dolphins occasionally. Yeah, well, I mean, it really depends what all you want from your farm. Nothing wrong with that though. You just get a little bit of ink with your kelp. Oh, she moved them over here. That's where they went. We could potentially. Ruin everything. I was trying to think of another way to get the hurricane in here still. I'm wondering something like that. Then of course we're gonna have to have a block behind. That. Waterlog it from this side. Then we could play sugarcane here. String there. Are there any other hidey places that we could put sugarcane at? I don't think any of this would really work over here. Got that on the out. I mean, we could do the same thing on that side if we wanted to. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. No. All right. I don't know if there's anything else to really do in this room. Don't really want to like over decorate it either. Might be borderline in that. There's just so much that you can, or only so much that you can really do without making it like too over the top. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I think so. Throw these back in here. Yeah, I don't think it's too shabby. There's that. I still want the string. I think Renee's got this one just about done. And I'm thinking that most all of this is spawn proof. Looks like it's mainly spawn proof. And then the warped one was the other one that I was working on. Yeah, this one's, I mean, pretty close to being done too. Pretty fancy. One thing that we could throw into this room to break up some of the like the vines and stuff, because I used a lot of these little alien looking grass plant doohickeys, would be twisted vines. I don't know if I have any of them. That one there. Maybe. Is it because that's a half block? What's going on here? Okay, these are slabs. Why? Don't have any of these, do we? I guess it often pays to have a whole big old thing of junk in your inventory. Still kind of overhangs though. I guess it is 2 blocks off. Not really a whole lot that you can do about that aside from like maybe hanging the banner up here. That. What do you guys think? Hanging down like that, or do you think off of the top? I actually think that it looks better up there where it's not like hanging down. Top, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Alright, let's see if I can't go and find some of this twisted nether vine. I thought I had some over at the barn. Do you have any over at your area, Renee? the green twisting vine. I think we have any over here. Might pay to get both of them, the crimson and the green twisting vines. Let me see if I have more firework rockets too, so I don't blow my face off. That'll work. Go through the portal instead. Which one? Renee, you did it again. You sound like me. I'm constantly getting those backwards. No, I was going to say the crimson, which is the red one. I remember crimson as crimson red. So crimson, I've kind of trained my brain that the crimson means red. And then the warped. I think the warped is the one that confuses me the most, which is the blue one. It has the twisting vines which come up out of the ground, and I'm thinking that that would probably fit in well inside of the blue room. And then the crimson vines, which would be the red ones. Do we have any in here? No. Get on over here to the barn. And our plants. Okay, we got some weeping vines here is what they're called, apparently. So I figure these for the red room. Apparently we don't have any of the twisted vines. Wonder if we should hide a spore blossom in maybe the bamboo room. Maybe we could hide one of those inside of the I don't know. In the hutch to give particles? Or could hang it from the light, potentially. Potentially. Hanging roots. Probably not. Yeah, I think I'm good on the I guess they're called weeping vines. I always called them crimson vines. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the ones that come out of the ground. I'll probably have to show them to you. Well, I don't think there's really any other way around it, guys. I think we gotta go into the nether. When I say go into the nether, I mean the dangerous part of the nether. Where all the bacon lives. Best way to get there. I think there's any of the green biomes out there. Let's go on an adventure. Hey, leave me alone, you giant marshmallow. Alright, here is a crimson biome, but that's not what we... Huh. There's a random crimson. I have a totem, yes. Come to your tree farm. Get lots. Do you know what vine I'm talking about? The one that grows out of the floor? And it goes straight up. It grows backwards. It's not a hanging vine at all. Welcome in, Doug. Welcome to the stream. There's a random bastion. I'm surprised it's that close to spawn. This is the old gas farm that we made. If you've been watching the Project Bedrock since the beginning of the season, this is the gas farm that me and Gigi designed to get gassed over to well, now it's over here killing ghast, but we had it to where it would gotta go. We had it to where it would spawn them and send them down rails, and that's how I originally filled up Sea Monster's base with a whole bunch of gas at the beginning of the season. Okay, here's the biome I'm looking for. These things are what I'm talking about. Okay, I was gonna say, man, if I needed shears to get those, I'd be in trouble. Yeah, these do hick. Welcome in Incarceron, if I can talk. Glad to finally watch your stream. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Just gathering some of these for some decoration over inside of the King of the Hill minigame. Trying not to get blown up by a giant marshmallow. Hey, leave me alone. I do not consent. Now we just gotta find our way back. There used to be a tunnel that we would use. Nope. Leave me alone. It always seemed like that gas farm was so far from spawn, but I think it's because when we built that, we didn't have any elytras. So it really was really far from spawn. Yep, gas fit in a minecart. But nope, you can't have horses inside of a boat anymore because it's not practical. Minecraft logic. Good old Minecraft logic. Or lack thereof logic. Dangerous. I think these things will actually grow. Oh, don't blow stuff up. Get out of here. I think these things will actually grow inside of my farm. Back down. There we go. Yeah, it's that's a rant I'm sure that you guys have heard all too much from me before. Going down the whole fireflies and everything else. Well, this is Puggy's tunnel. Let's check it out. I saw this a little bit on what was it, Moss Logic stream, I think? Yeah, you did a really good job on it. It's pretty fancy looking. If I had one critique though, and I don't know if he wants it like this intentionally, but my one critique would be to like give it more depth, maybe inset some of the stone. That way it's more like coarse looking. But aside from that, I love the vibe that he has going here. I like the ores and stuff inside of it. And the ice. Looks really cool. Really fancy. Does it go all the way? And it's big enough to fly through. Yeah. But if you see this Buckee, it looks really good. I like it. Talking about Minecraft logic, ice in the nether. But no! We can't have fireflies. Okay. I'm not gonna go down that rant. Anyways, let's head over here. Because I do want to see... I'm pretty sure these will work in my farm. Stupid Minecraft logic. The number one rule of Minecraft logic is to not have any logic at all. So let's close that up so we don't get no creepers. Oh, maybe they won't work then. Maybe they won't work. I think these have to grow. I must have been thinking of the other farm that I'm in the middle of designing. Yeah, because the glowberries and stuff work out of this one. But unfortunately, no, let's pick another. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not going to. But I'm going to take one of these and just plant it in there. That way I have a seed for the future. Whenever I make a farm to make those. Now those will work inside of my giant unbreakable flying machine farm. But I have yet to build that farm because it's quite the farm to build. Oh. Pretty sure they need to be on warped soil. No, these should grow on. I don't know if I want to say anything, but I think they'll grow on quite a few different things. I know I can grow them in that flying machine farm that I made, and that's just regular dirt. So this should be good. Yeah. Did I just break that? Oh, no. Okay. Maybe something like this. Add a little bit to it. A little something something. Change these up a little bit. Here. Kind of make them like sporadic, that way they're not all like clustered together. I don't know. Oh man, I didn't mean to break that one. There. Yeah, this stuff. Sure. Out here. Good enough. Good enough. I'm gonna stick these in and here, and then we can try the crimson. These, I think, will hang. Yeah. That's the only downside with these, is then you're gonna have to have the string down to the bottom. Don't look bad. That's what I hate with like the string, is it just randomly catches your eye, especially if it's in like a lit area. Sorry, my ferret's kind of going nuts out of his cage. Something like that. Do those put out light? They almost look like they put out a little bit of light. Ah, too bad I don't have any more bone meal. There, and then this one should grow down. We'll just let it grow naturally. And then, where should we put the spore blossom at? The cherry room should have a metric butt ton of particles from all of the cherry leaves anyways. I do think it does take a minute for the animation to start kicking in, yeah. I mean, we could put one hanging from that light, but I don't know. Let's experiment inside of the bamboo room first. Maybe the bamboo room could benefit from having a little something something. Kind of hide it up there somehow. That should give us some particles. I think those particles go quite a ways too. Yeah, so those particles are kind of like greenish, so it does kind of work. Aside from us being inside of a building and there's absolutely no wind in here, but hey, Minecraft logic. Yeah, I think that works. I mean, we might have particles in places where we shouldn't have particles. Particles out here? I see one there, yeah, a little bit. I do feel like the particles on those are kind of like on steroids. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea for Mojang just to like turn down the distance. But I don't know. It probably comes down to like the application and what you're using them for, because if you had a bigger open room where you wanted the particles to actually spread far, it probably would be a lot better fitting for that. Yeah, this place is coming along good. We're going to have to all get together and do some mini games here soon. Reset like it should. Second floor is active. Project Bedrock members in stream. What do you guys think about the upper floor? Do you think we should do anything with the upper floor as far as like decoration goes? Or do you think that we should just leave it like this? I mean, I think the balcony looks good. And I mean, stream members, if you guys feel free to comment on that as well. That wasn't, I guess I kind of worded it as a question strictly for them, but I really don't mind the balconies being bare, to be honest. Yeah, me and Gigi actually played a game, and it was super fun. Super fun, and that was before we got the loot containers and stuff put in here. So I think it's going to be pretty crazy to get it all done. Now on these, we were talking about potentially raising these rooms up a little bit. To make them more, well, more. Just to make them, like, higher. To kind of fit the scale better. Could always do like a tunnel from one balcony to another, but I don't want it to be like too easy up there. I don't want to be able to just be up there, bounce around, and have like a quick way to get around, or else everybody's going to be just going up to the second story. I really like these banners. I have not had a chance to see it. I think she got all of them done. Yeah, those are all super cool. Kind of showing from the outside what rooms are what. Alright, let me go and patch this hole. And I think we're going to wrap up stream here, guys. I mean, we got quite a bit done. Probably not as much as I would have hoped. I might, depending, after I get my chores and stuff done IRL, I might, do some redstone placing, just running the note blocks over. The note blocks that I need to run are going to be the same as these, but these 5 here, they're going to stay here, and because of course we're going to want the game done sound inside of the lobby too, but we're basically going to run this setup to all of the other 4 hills. That way you can hear the tone, and they should hopefully all be in sync. Maybe they won't be in sync, I don't figure that out. It would be nice if they were all in sync. But coming to think of it, yeah, I don't know, that might not happen. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Like it open, yeah, but I'm trying to think of different ways to make it strategic too. Because the reason why I put the second floor toggle in is if you only have like 2 people playing, you might not want that large map where people can go up to the second floor. That way everybody's on the bottom floor and you're able to basically see everybody a lot. If you got 2 people playing and you have the second floor open, then you might have such a big map that you never really get to see the other person, and then the game might get boring at that point. But on the flip side of the coin, if you have wait, got some stuff here. Gigi is going to kill those guys here. Well, that's not very nice. We're just trying to like mark and say that we were here, and geez, she gets so violent sometimes, I swear. Anyways, back on to the rant. If you have a whole lot of people playing the game, then you might want the second story open where you can run and then kind of have like a death from above scenario where you jump off of here and you just like strike them in the face with your wooden sword. Or if you're lucky enough, you can get a golden sword out of here or all kinds of stuff. So there's a bunch of different loot in here. Yeah, so you can get a trident, golden sword, flash potion of poison, lingering potion of poison, lingering potion of health, flash potion of harming, arrows. The arrows are going to be one of the main things because you're going to get the bow whenever you start off, which is in here. So starting off, you're going to get a sword, piece of armor that is dyed for your team. You're going to get a bow, then you're going to get some food to take with you. And you just get a bow, you don't get any arrows. So the only way that you're going to get arrows is by getting them out of these loot containers, or by killing somebody that has gotten an arrow out of the loot containers. So it should make for some pretty interesting gameplay. However, just like any other game that you're just built, I'm sure there's going to be some changes made to it. So after the run that me and Gigi did, I ended up making a change to the cycling of the loot, because the loot was cycling too often and not staying in the container long enough. So I did add some time to that. But as far as the game goes, yeah, we'll definitely have to tweak it as needed and just see how it goes. But with that being said, we're getting very close to getting this minigame underway, and should be a lot of fun. And that, and we have Dark Knight Fury's minigame over to the side, which is that massive, you can't miss it, you literally cannot miss it, a massive minigame, and that's going to be a ton of fun to play as well. And then we also have all the other minigames from the other members, like the maze game. We got Moss's game where you jump down. The maze game is Gigi's, and she also has a couple racing games over there. We got the Splat game, so the minigame district is really coming along. Plus there's some more minigames that are going to be going in with upcoming episodes of other members from what I've been told. So yeah, the minigame district is really filling out, and should be a lot of fun. And hopefully not before too long, we'll get most all of them done and be able to invite some other content creators onto the server and have a good time playing them. It should be a ton of fun. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. We're I don't know how long in because my counter's not working. But let's see here. Two and a half hours in, so not my longest stream ever, but like I said, I got some stuff that I got to take care of IRL and get done, and I will be seeing you guys next Tuesday for sure, 10 a.m. same time. I may or may not stream at another day this week, depending on getting my stuff done and how my days are busy and what else is going on. But with that being said, next Tuesday for sure, 10 a.m. EST, which is the typical stream time. And if anything, I will see you guys then. So thanks for everybody dropping in, hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, guys.